One of Canada's great success stories is a Toronto entrepreneur who turned her love of art into a booming retail fashion business. Her fun and colorful clothes, designed by Canadian artists, have become a part of our culture. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the woman behind it all, the Marci Lipman. For those of you who don't recognize the name, you've been sleeping for quite a few years. In most parts, I guess every part of this country, there are Marci Lipman shirts.
Well, hopefully, from Labrador right over to Victoria.
They are everywhere. Yeah. How long have you been doing these shirts?
I've been in the clothing business for about 8 years, but I've been in the retail business for almost 20 years, in the art business.
Yeah, there is a story on how you went from the art business to this fabulous shirt business.
I consider it still to be art on clothing now. But yes, I was in the poster business. In 1974, I opened my little store on Avenue Road in Toronto and sold lots of posters and lots of art and dealt with many different artists along the way.
Right.
And then one day, I put a Holstein cow on a T-shirt and called it Utter Delight. And, well, that was back in 19...
Was that your idea?
Yeah, a little collaboration with some friends. And we thought it would be a great name, and Utter Delight, and it was a Holstein cow, and everybody loved it. And from there, we put chickens and geese and sheep on shirts, and just one thing led to another. And here we are.
How many T-shirts a year do you do now?
Oh.
How many are sold in this country that have the Marci Lipman name on them?
Well, I think we've dressed several thousands and thousands of people over the last 8 years.
That's a great success story, Marci. I mean, you've really done well. There are literally hundreds of thousands of shirts that have this.
Hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, hundreds of thousands. Yeah.
And you know what? And they're still wearing the old ones because they don't fall apart. And they keep wearing them and passing them down to their kids, and it's great.
You do something for all ages now. You've gone from the Holstein cow to adults, to kids, to everything.
Infants. All the way from 6 months all the way up. And now we can dress the whole family, right up to grandma and grandpa. And it's really cute. We get Christmas cards sent to us after the Christmas season with the whole family dressed in Marci Lipman clothes. It's great.
Show us some of the things you brought with us today. I don't know which to start with.
Well, we have great fun doing all kinds of different things. For instance, here we've done a vest. This is something new that we did for spring that will go over a T-shirt with a matching hat. And this design was done by Robert Kitchen, who's done quite a few of our designs. We use different artists. They're all Canadian. Robert happens to be one of our favorites because everybody loves his amusing, colorful work. This is another one of Robert's, which you can see it blends with the all-over print that we did, and we call it Wildflowers.
It's beautiful. It is art.
It's truly art. I mean, here, of course, is our sun, moon, and stars, which everybody just... Oh, well, there you go.
Now, as you may have noticed, I'm also wearing a Marci Lipman design. It's actually a one-of-a-kind limited edition, created especially for the Dini Show by one of Marci's most famous artists, Mr. Robert Kitchen. Now, before we meet Robert, I'd like to take you behind the scenes to his Toronto studio, where these wonderful works of art are created. Marci Lipman met up with artist Robert Kitchen in 1985. She began selling his exquisite pottery at her store, but what she really wanted Robert to do was to design T-shirts. At first, Robert wasn't keen on the idea, but he finally gave in to her pleas and hasn't looked back since. Robert's designs are one of the mainstays of Marci Lipman's collections. His popular playful art often depicts such Canadiana as hockey, polar bears, loons, and fishing. Robert's designs are worn by everyone from infants to grandparents, and each time he sits down to create a new one, he always keeps the customer in mind, looking for ideas that are both visually pleasing and have a sense of humor. Ladies and gentlemen, the creative force on many of these designs, wearing one of his latest and newest. Please welcome artist Robert Kitchen. The one that you're wearing is when you've just finished, Robert?
Yes. I keep wearing it, hoping that it will promote spring a little.
Yeah. Tell us, the one that I'm wearing is the Heart of Gold. Now, where did the Heart of Gold come from? If you look at this closely, you can see, this is the Live, Love, and Laugh, which is our motto, right? Right, see that one? And then if you look at all of the hearts, you'll see down in this little heart at the bottom, it says, there you go, look, the Dini Show. Isn't that great? And then Marci Lipman right here. That's a great design, but tell us the story behind it.
Well, I like hearts, and Marci
I like
likes
hearts. And I think the whole
you like
world
hearts.
loves hearts.
Yeah, it's one of those generic symbols that people
That's
are...
right, year
Yeah.
after year. I mean, you can recreate a heart umpteen million different ways. And I asked Robert if he would do a heart shirt for us this year, and he came up with this incredible design. Very similar, well, a beautiful heart design. And then when we were working with Dini liked the hearts also. So actually, Robert created some original hearts for Dini.
This is how you do the, when you're doing your shirt, Robert, this is how you start? This somehow became this?
Actually, what I do, I work exclusively with paper. I cut and rip and tear paper. I'm comfortable with that. It's more of a collage process. I can play around with the different images.
Is this part of the process of making the shirt I'm wearing?
Yes.
What part is this? When you cut...
This is the part that I show to the client or to Marci.
It's all cut and torn paper, actually. Yeah. This is the finished product of it. But what Robert does is he'll
wait a minute, this is paper?
This is printed. This is done on paper, and what he does is he cuts out the actual hearts themselves, and he plays around with them till he gets, you know, where exactly he wants them to be on the paper. So when Robert shows me work, for instance, this, he'll have all these little pieces, and it's sort of like, you know, I don't know, paint by number or something, and you can just create your own work of art. It's really fun.
How many shirts have you designed so far, Robert, do you think?
Oh my.
How many?
92, I had 73 out, 73 different designs.
In 1992, you had 73 different designs out.
It's lots of designs.
Wherever Marci Lipman shirts are sold across this country, and is your name on here, Robert? No.
Yes, it is.
Where's your name?
Yes, it's right there. Well, we don't want to point.
Oh, it is. Oh, it's all right. You're very close to my heart. So I'm sure there is. So all of the shirts that you see by Marci Lipman, you'll see Robert Kitchen's name on some of them. And then, you know, you've got a Robert Kitchen original Marci Lipman shirt, and if you get it from the Dini Petty show, you've got a Dini Petty original Robert Kitchen Marci Lipman shirt.
Oh, my goodness.
It's been a pleasure to meet you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, now we have a fantastic fashion show planned for you, showcasing Marci's spring line. Let us take a look. Marci, you tell us a little bit about these shirts?
Sure. Be happy to.
Ah.
Here comes the wildflower design, created by Robert. And as you can see, we've done the little skirt and the little tops and matching hats for the little girls. And Belinda is wearing our quilted cardigan. This is the first that we've done this year, quilted cardigan with the matching t-shirt underneath and matching cotton lycra leggings, which are always a favorite for everybody.
You look great, Amanda. I like that on you. You look pretty.
Amanda looks so pretty.
People who watch the show on a regular basis know Amanda. She's like our favorite child model.
Yeah.
She's also our producer's daughter. This is Barb Williams' little girl. And when Heather has her baby, we'll have Heather's baby up. What the heck? Thank you.
She's done a beautiful job. Thank you.
What is this one called? You showed us this
Andrea is wearing our absolute all-time favorite, I think, our Sun, Moon, and Stars by Robert. And you can see Andrea has it on the coral t-shirt with matching lycra cotton leggings.
What are these worth? What do they sell for?
That t-shirt is $50. It's on a very nice heavyweight cotton jersey with a beautiful scoop neck, and you can see how lovely Andrea is in it.
Yeah, it's a nice outfit. I like it.
But you know, this Sun, Moon, and Stars we did a couple of years ago for the winter, and it was such a smash hit that we've decided, people asked for it for the summertime as well, so we put it on the summer colors this year, and we're just thrilled with it.
Thank you.
Great. Oh, dear. Oh, this is fun.
This is great. Now, this little girl...
I think she's stealing the show.
Yeah, this is Kimberly, and that's Amanda's little sister. Hi, Kimberly.
Kimberly and Pauline and Harry. And everybody's decked out in our spinnakers. Another
that's a great
wonderful design by Robert. In spite of the fact that we live in this gloomy climate today, it's going to be summer again, and we're all going to want to get dressed in our summer clothes. And as you can see, Kimberly, is it Kimberly? She's wearing a little dress, which actually...
Did you see Amanda?
And a little matching hat. And Pauline has our hooded top. It's actually got a hood under all her beautiful hair. and her matching leggings. And Harry has the Spinnaker's t-shirt to go along with it. With his baseball cap. Harry, you gotta put it on. There you go. Great, great.
Thank you. Bye, Kimberly.
Bye, Kimberly.
Of all the shirts that you've ever done, there was one that was like your all-time bestseller, most famous.
Yes, and you're going to see a version of it. I hope Harry's going to come out next wearing a version of our Mountie shirt. Robert, many years ago, did a Mountie t-shirt with the RCMP on it.
Oh, okay.
And it's got great, great colors, and the Mountie has a great expression on his face, and everybody loves it. It makes them laugh. That's what's such fun.
We have some more. This one, the first one that we're bringing out, I really like. We have, actually, let me show you this. This is the artwork.
That's right.
How it was done. It's how Robert presented the idea to you.
All cut and torn paper.
Isn't that fabulous? Now, this is the artwork, and this is what the shirt looks like in person.
And that's called Grover.
This is Grover.
And here comes Grover and Felix together. Oh, printed all the way around, front and back.
The dog is Grover, and who's the cat?
Oh, the cat is Felix. I think you two have rehearsed this beforehand. So there's Felix and Grover, and I'll tell you, last year we did Grover, and he was such a hit. All the dog lovers in the world love Grover, but people said, but you don't have a cat.
What about the cat lovers? Yeah.
So we had.
So what about the budgie lovers?
We had Robert.
What about the hamsters, the ferrets?
Next year. Anyway, there's Felix and Grover, and so now hopefully we've satisfied the cat and the dog lovers.
Thank you. Sisters, they were always sisters. Here they are, Amanda and Kimberly. Yay! Can you guys Amanda, can you turn around and get Kimberly to turn around?
Kimberly.
That's a good way to do it. That worked. How much are these little outfits?
Kimberly is wearing the Grand Jeté. Of course, every little girl loves bunny rabbits, and so here we have a bunny rabbit wearing her tutu and doing a jeté. And Amanda's very busy, and she's wearing our wildflowers for kids. As you can see, we did it for adults, kids, and we've done them all the way down for infants as well, with matching bicycle shorts.
You look wonderful. Yes, there, Amanda and Kimberly. Yay, yay, yay. There you go. Okay. That was great, guys. You were wonderful.
Oh, Pauline.
Oh, this is pretty.
Oh, ooh. Pauline is wearing a very, very beautiful design called Arabian Nights. Arabian Nights is done by another artist of ours, Farida Zaman, and Farida did this for the winter time on a sweatshirt, and once again,
it was so popular.
It was so popular, we did it on a t-shirt for the summer, and we put the little stars all around the front and back that match it. I'd always loved horses my whole life, and I just love Arabian horses and Arabian Nights, and the colors are so brilliant.
Everybody loves
And she's
horses.
wearing the matching, she's wearing bicycle shorts underneath in the cotton lycra.
You do that often, Marci, if you have a design that people love so much, obviously you save it and bring it back or rework it somehow?
Yeah, I think they're so beautiful. I don't want to let go of them. Oh, and here they come.
Is this the famous
Mountie?
Mountie?
This is the famous Mountie. This year we call him Portage Pete, and you can see why. Harry's wearing Portage Pete. This is a new version of our Mountie by Robert. Robert, every year he does another Mountie shirt for us, and we've got quite a collection of Mounties now. I think this is such a great Canadian shirt, of course, everybody does, and they love to send it away and give it to their cousins who are coming visiting for the summer. And Andrea's got another shirt by Robert called Fishhook, which, as you can see, it's torn paper, and he's just brilliant with how he just rips it and puts the colors together. And
I like the fact that you've done carried the design all over. It really finishes the shirt off.
Yeah. People like the printed front and back of the shirts.
Now you sell not just the shirts, but you have the accessories, you have the bicycle shorts, and you have the
bicycle shorts, leggings, we have dresses and tights and pants and tops.
You know, a clothing store, man.
Everything, from top to bottom. And we also have pajamas. We have lots of pajamas. We have pajamas for the whole family. Here you can see Kimberly wearing...
That's Amanda.
That's Amanda.
They look alike, though, because they are sisters.
Wearing our 100% cotton. Well, they're for wearing inside or outside. You can sleep in them, you can play in them, you can do whatever you want. This is a great design by Ruth Adler, who's one of our artists. And we have a baseball top on Belinda. It's a baseball style shirt with matching leggings. We love the baseball style shirts. Everybody loves them. So we did this out of our camel and cactus fabric.
What are the prices on these? About
$45 for the tops and $45 for the leggings.
And the little...
And the little outfit is, I think, $40 for the two, top and bottom.
Here's Kimberly.
Oh, great! Now, this is Kimberly, right?
This is Kimberly.
Kimberly is wearing our Spot the dog.
Spot the dog. Now, that's pretty famous. I have a Spot the dog.
He's a pretty famous guy, that Spot.
Yeah.
And he's been with us for quite a few years. He's our logo. And he's so adorable. And the kids love him and the adults love him. And Harry's wearing another typically Canadian design by Robert. It could be just about anywhere, I guess, in Georgian Bay. It's a great design with the canoe and the typical shirt. And Paulina's wearing a beautiful shirt called Bird's Paradise by Farida.
All of these are available at Marci Lipman stores or other fine stores across this country, from Victoria to...
Well, to Halifax.
To
It's in
Halifax.
St. John, that's right.
So look for
All right.
Marci Lipman, and for those of you who are coming to the show, we have these shirts for sale for our studio audience if you're interested in one. And thank you very much. I think it's really beautiful, Marci.
Oh, me too.
This is great. Thank you.
Thanks.